Colton was born August 18th, 2014. I had a normal pregnancy, everything was good, and then brought him home, and maybe mother's intuition knew that maybe something, I just knew Colton was different. We had a geneticist appointment on November 15th, 2015, and Bob, myself, and Colton went. And that was a day that'll change our lives forever. They told us Colton has something called Pitt-Hopkins syndrome. I took it all in, and I remember asking them, but is my son gonna be all right? Is he ever gonna walk? Is he ever going to talk? And they took a step back and they said, Shannon, we're so sorry. What happens with Colton is he could be going along, crawling, pulling himself up quite a bit, and it's all of a sudden, it's almost like his body has a blip, like it shuts down, and whatever he's doing, it's like he collapses, he loses it. It's really sad or heart-wrenching when he's crawling, and all of a sudden it's like his arms just gave out and he face planted.
Is usually around 4 or 5, they could start showing signs of seizures, and those seizures could be anywhere from mild to very extreme.
His ankles are so weak, his legs are weak, so to grow properly, he needs these on to make sure that his feet are in the right position. Okay, oh, yep, figure out where that foot goes. There you go, there you go. That's probably going to be one of our biggest challenges, is figuring out how Colton is going to communicate. My biggest fear is what does Colton do after I'm gone, you know?
Colton is such a sweet soul, such a sweet person. He means no ill will. I mean, he really doesn't. And we're raising him that way. We're raising him to be just a part with his siblings just as much. We try to overlook his syndrome the best we can. Colton is a gift. Colton will chart his own path, just like how the team of doctors told us a lot was unknown, that he was going to chart his own path, and he is. And he is charting his own path.
Greg and I got together. I was told I would not be able to have children. And a month after I was told that, I conceived Madeline. And then after that, I never thought that I would have any more children. I had numerous miscarriages between Madeline and Stephen. And here he is, my little miracle. So it is very difficult having my beautiful babies and then losing the love of my life right after my son was born. Greg started not feeling well in November of last year, and he went to the doctor multiple times. And so I was 7 months pregnant at that time. It got so bad after I had Steve and I came home. I remember the day like yesterday. It was February 8th, and he called his brother, and Al came to take him to the emergency room, and then they found out that his lung was collapsed. And they took more scans, and that's when they found out that he had the lung cancer, and that it had spread to his liver, his brain, his bones, his spine. So he was diagnosed February 8th, and he died March 1st. And Stephen was born January 7th. In the morning that I knew things were bad, the doctor called me from Greg's room, and I just talked to Greg. He told me, what do you have for breakfast? And I was feeding Stephen, and I heard him screaming for me. And so I had to call family for someone to come look after Stephen so I could go. And when I got there, it wasn't my husband anymore. He was restrained. So they thought either something in his brain burst or something in his abdomen burst. And so Madeline came, And she was so excited to see Daddy because she didn't know how sick he was. And I said, Maddie, Daddy's really sick. He is going to be an angel very soon. He's going to be in heaven. And we have to stay with him and say goodbye. I fought for my husband. I fought for my children. I didn't think of me. I thought of them. I am blessed, even though my heart is broken, because I have to think of all the things that I still have and what I had with Daddy, right? It just breaks my heart that he's missing this, my boy. I'm not the only single mom in the world. The only difference in my situation is my children will never see their dad again.